Hello everyone, welcome to my first video on this brand new YouTube channel. Even though this is a brand new channel, I have been in crypto since 2014, 2013. It's been a very rough 11 years, that's for sure. But I've basically been in almost every bull run and bear market. And so I've been trading for basically 10, 11 years. And finally, I've come to a point where I'm starting to have very consistent, successful results, meaning that I don't lose money anymore. I make money. At a minimum, I don't lose money on my trades anymore. And first of all, I really want to sympathize with everyone in the crypto community, long-term holders. I know the pain that you feel, been there bit too many times, and so that's why I decided to no longer hold anything, and I'm actually switching to ETFs, and I short. I don't marry any trade anymore. So obviously, I suggest that you do the same. But anyways, gonna try to keep my videos relatively short. So the first thing I wanted to say is I am a pro subscriber to Martin Armstrong's Socrates platform. You can find it on socratesplatform.com, and I'll have the links in the description. So I don't do Elio wave analysis. I don't do pattern analysis. I don't execute any trades based on any patterns. Everything that you see on the screen, on the charts, everything is computer generated with Martin's models. The levels that you see here, there's daily, weekly, monthly levels, both down and up there. As you can see, we are in a pretty awful bear market. So obviously we're hitting all the support levels. So basically, yes. So everything that you see here is not my opinion. It is not based on my analysis. Everything is computer generated. And I just basically take the data, plot it on my TradingView charts, and I use it for trading. Basically, what we have going on, guys, is today we could very likely resume this awful crash, right? It's a crash, it's a collapse at this point. It's pretty bad that it happened so quickly that it didn't even give time for long-term holders to even react, and pretty much everyone is, I would assume, at a loss at this point, almost everyone. So this is about to get worse. For the next 2 weeks at a minimum, we have a time target for the early December. All the timing that I mentioned is also computer generated. It is not my opinion. It is a computer that basically analyzes the trend and cycles, and it knows pretty well when the market is supposed to either turn or continue on a given trend. And crypto has been on a non-stop downward trend, and it has entered. I'm going to switch to the weekly so you can see it has, going to hide this hammer. Let's hide this, guys. So you can see it has entered a very narrow weekly channel here on Bitcoin on the left. And then Ethereum has broken a very important support at this weekly level. This right here. And also Solana has also broken down outside of this downtrend line. So here, broken outside. And what's really worrying here is that it actually closed the weekly close was outside of the channel. This is pretty awful in that regards as far as now you can see also Solana has a very narrow downtrend channel. So this is as bearish as it gets. On the, you can see the stochastic here down. It's only getting into the oversold, so it's got a bit to go there. So that's the weekly. This, I'm going to zoom out quite a bit so you can see how we have pretty much broken down of most of the uptrend channels, right? So this is going down. So we can expect at some point in December, perhaps, to hit the lowest levels, which are the monthly levels. So the monthly on the last support at this point in Bitcoin is the $50,000. Then Ethereum 1500, yeah, it's about 1470. Then Solana is all the way down below 100. So there is still a lot of pain to go. So now switching to a closer time frame here. Oh, this is strange. The Bitcoin chart froze. Let me refresh. There. Okay. So now coming to the 4-hour, this is basically about to turn. The computer has generated a timing that today is a very likely target for the market to turn. You can see in Ethereum, the bottom of a channel line here was somewhere around 2,875. Back on Thursday, broke below, and it closed the week below it, and now it just simply returned to test that channel, the bottom of the channel, and it most likely will resume today. Solana wasn't even able to break outside of the upper line of the downtrend channel. It might stick out a bit, but most likely this 4-hour, even if it closes green, the next candle will probably be a red candle down. It's very it's normal for daily timing targets to shift by a day or two. So even though I'm saying that the computer is saying that today is the first target to start going down again, it could shift by one more day. Maybe it doesn't go down too hard. Maybe it tries to keep going a little bit higher. It might go a little higher. It might go a little higher intraday, right? Maybe overnight it might go a little higher and then eventually come back down tomorrow. But as of now, Ethereum and Solana had the high yesterday, Sunday yesterday, and Bitcoin, it could be today. So there's a chance that maybe Bitcoin might go a little higher than 88 to 81 before resuming, but it doesn't have to go, it touch or even go higher. It can start coming down. Now going even lower into the hourly time frame, this is the time frame that I use for actually executing the orders. So we can see I use the stochastic momentum indicator, and it's not for figuring out the trend. Again, I only use the computer analysis to decide when it's supposed to turn. And then I just use the stochastic to execute the order so I can put stop losses at a minimum. So we have the stochastic on the three of them are going higher on the 30-minute and 60-minute. So that basically means that it will continue to go a little higher to try to close the day at that intraday high. And then as soon as the stochastic indicators begin a bearish divergence, that's when I place the order to go short, basically. So that's it, guys. I will keep my videos very short. Again, this is not my opinion. It is my opinion in a sense that it is my take of the computer analysis. Socrates doesn't tell you to buy or sell. It tells you when and at what levels and in which channels you are more likely to get either a change of direction or a continuation. So if today we close green and then continue to go higher overnight, and tomorrow open higher or continue, then there is a chance that that target got shifted by 1 day, right? So that's why we have the stop losses. And if that was to happen, I would immediately close my ETF positions and exit right away. I don't let any order grow at a loss. But that's actually quite rare. It doesn't happen that often. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching this first video on this brand new channel. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.